Please welcome Emmy winner Maria Menounos. You got the most amazing body ever.
Thank you. Oh, hi.
Y'all.
Hi,
And that was a trailer from Plumhill Manor.
Yes.
Plumhill Manor. Now, Maria, I love that you're here. We met about 12 years ago. Now, we did Dancing with the Stars together.
Yes,
we both
did.
competed in Dancing with the Stars. But 12 years ago, we met at the Super Bowl, and we became instant friends. And I have to say, like, I didn't know anybody there, so I was really quiet. You just came up, you started talking, and she's got this crazy that laugh. And you just, like, you can talk to anybody, anywhere, people you don't know. Have you always been like that?
I mean, I think so. I just love people. I always
Yeah.
say, like, we're Greek. We love people. We love to, like, feed people. We love to, like, have fun. We love to have parties.
Yeah.
So it must be. I mean,
Even
I
when
don't
you
know.
walked on Dancing with the Stars, I was like, I don't know none of these dancers. I don't know how to dance. You're like, what are we gonna do? Salsa? And I've always loved that about
Thank
you.
you.
And it has carried over. Now you're spreading joy. Your daughter, you got a 16-month-old daughter, Athena,
Yes.
who's joyful. Like, and I know you've wanted a baby for a long time. So now that you have Athena, is it everything you thought it would be?
No. It's actually so much more.
Really?
It really is, and it happened at the right time.
Yeah.
I was also still scared. I knew I wanted it, but I was always so scared. And I didn't know how it was going to work with my life and how I was gonna be, and it was just, it's perfection, it's magic, it's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I'm so grateful God blessed me with her.
I know you
And this
get
is her
emotional.
first show.
Oh, this is her first show. She was
Yeah.
upstairs and
this
she's
is
here.
her first TV experience, and I love that it was you.
Oh, Maria, it's like you. I love this because it's like you have your daughter, and you really learn about life, and
Yes.
and life takes on a different meaning, is what I mean to say. Do you think that?
It really does. My mom used to say, Maria, when you hear mama, you're gonna melt. And I do every time for two reasons, because I hear her, and then I melt because Athena's saying mama.
Oh my goodness, girl. I know there is something about that, having a baby.
I would have never known. You don't know until you do it.
You don't know until you
Right?
do it. Absolutely. And something else just like that makes me emotional because I just love you so much. November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. And while your surrogate was the parent, she carried Athena.
carrying.
You were diagnosed at the same time. You were diagnosed with this very devastating disease. And you've been in remission. Thank you, Lord. You've been in remission.
Yeah.
So, what would you say to people who are facing that right now?
Well, first of all, someone was reminding me of this recently. When we come out in public and we talk about these things, we're already on the other side. It's so easy to say, look at me now.
Yeah.
But I filmed every moment of every tragic time, whether it was the brain tumor, the pancreas cancer, the diabetes, whatever was hitting.
Yeah.
I was filming. So at some point, I will put it all together so you can see those moments when I was on the floor in the fetal position, because it's never easy. So I don't want anybody to think that it's all sunshine and rainbows, because it's not. I was in the fetal position in my bed with my husband the morning after we found out that I was diagnosed with pancreas cancer and a neuroendocrine tumor. And I'm like, how? How could God have finally blessed me with a baby? We're pregnant. And now I may not live to see
You may not live to see it.
because Steve Jobs had died of the same thing. And so I just kept looking at my church icons from my bed, and I was like, this doesn't make sense, this doesn't make sense. And then I remembered a tool my hypnotherapist taught me, and consequently, like another guest on my show, Heal Squad, taught me, that I didn't even remember, and it was choose wonder over worry. And so in that moment, thank God it popped in, and I was like, okay, I wonder what it's gonna be like when the doctor calls me with good news next, and he did. I wonder what's gonna happen when I get through surgery easily and I'm healed and I'm healthy. I wonder when the next PET scan comes back and I'm clear. And it got me through. It helped pull me from the spiral.
Yeah, that you were going down.
And then place my faith in God, because I know God has a plan for me.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I'm good with whatever the plan is, because it is his plan. but I was like, I can't write the story, and I'm not gonna create the ending. So I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna do what I can here, and that was it.
You know, I love that. Look at the wonder as opposed to the worry, because you have been through so much. People don't realize you kind of quickly glossed over it. You not only had pancreatic cancer, you had a brain tumor. We thought we had lost you then. You had gotten diabetes, and then the pancreatic cancer. Is it true that Sylvester Stallone inspired you to fight through?
Yeah, so we became friends because I saw Rocky Balboa, and there was a very poignant speech in that movie where he says, it ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And those words were really powerful for me because there was a lot that I've dealt with in my life with my family's illnesses and mine, because my mom had a brain tumor, my dad was severe type 1 diabetic, almost died on the weekly. And so there's been a lot of fight or flight. And I saw him and I said, this movie has been so powerful for me and these words are so important. Well, flash forward to after brain surgery. I wake up, my husband's filming me because I wanted to know what I was like when I woke up for some reason.
After brain surgery.
And this is what I said.
Do we have it? Oh, it's not sound, so you have to tell them what you said.
Oh, the sound isn't there?
So it's no, it's
not.
Oh,
no, it is sound. 100%.
No, it's...
But basically, I wake up from brain surgery and I'm quoting the quote I just said, it ain't about how hard you hit.
You came up out of brain surgery.
Out of brain surgery, saying the mantra that was helping me. And I sent it to him and I said, hey, if you didn't know how powerful your words were for me before, I think you might know now. And he sent me an email and it was this beautiful response. And then he wrote, P.S. Rocky would never, ever, ever want to fight you.
And this is what I talk about, Maria. You can talk to anybody, even coming out of brain surgery. You can talk to anybody. I love this, and I love that you have been fighting through that, and you are so triumphant. And in the triumph and the victory, you make a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
and it's joyful. And this movie, Christmas at Plumhill Manor, even in the trailer, it's just I'm smiling.
Thank you.
Tell us about this movie.
Well, this is why I love Christmas movies, because they bring so much joy. And we need it, because, by the way, it's hard times out there for everybody in every kind of way. So these are really beautiful escapes. So this movie is set in London, so you're going to get a lot of British accents, folks. It's fun. I play an architect who inherits, unknowingly, a manor from a great aunt I never knew existed. And I have to spend a week there to decide whether I'm going to keep it or sell it. In the process, she falls in love. And then you'll see the rest.
And we'll see the rest. Now, I love this because we always talk about it gets greater later. And, you know, what would you have your own production company, you and your husband, Kevin, and you're going to be producing more Christmas movies. What would you say to women out here who say, I don't know if I can start a business, my own business, I'm a little scared. What would you say to them? Because you do this all the time. You can't go to a movie theater and not see Maria Menounos in between all of the movies doing something. That's her production company. What would you say to women?
Well, I say find a Kevin. Find somebody that's going to be your wingman and your supporter and your rock. But also, you know, it's scary. So you have to really be passionate about it. You have to really love whatever it is you're going to go do. And then find people who see that vision and want to do it with you. Because to me, nothing's fun unless you're doing it with people. I like collaboration. I'm not a solo sport kind of person. I'm a team sport person. Nothing against solo sport people, but I love having a team. And so this is our first production under We Heart Holidays banner. It's not an original script, but Narrative Pictures produced it along with us. And we're really excited to make inspiring content that you'll leave with something moving that will help you in your life, with great stars, and hopefully we'll be able to get Sherri.
Girl, come on, you know how to do anything with you. And you are just inspiring. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing Athena over here.
Thank you for always supporting. This woman is like such sunshine, and you guys are so lucky to have her. And we love you, and we're so happy for you.
I love you too. And y'all, Christmas at Plumhill Manor premieres Saturday night on Lifetime. We'll be right back. Maria Menounos.